Hi guys! Date of the press on nails. After 10 days, no glue popping, no lifting, no salon bill. I will show you exactly how I did it, and you can do it too in just a few minutes. Then keep on watching. So those are the pretty press on nails I picked up. At the time of filming right now, it's still winter, so I picked up those with snowflakes and comes with two sets. And the next step would be pick up the correct size for your all 10 fingernails.
Alright guys, let's get started. How I make it last for more than a week. And this is very important. I know this is like a no glue needed, but this one will help you to make it last longer. And also your nail polish remover, you want to make sure to remove your shinings and your oils. And also you can choose the 99% alcohol to remove your shininess, and paper towel, where you can choose lint-free paper to dab it in the nail polish remover to remove the oil shine. So the basic principle is you need to remove your shininess and oil from your nail base to make it last longer. That's the most important thing. And also your files, small files, and 180 to 40 grip and 180 grips that kind of file your nails, and your nail clipper and cuticle cutter, or you can use this. Sorry, mine is broke, and you can push up your cuticles, or you can use this one to push up your cuticle, whatever your preference. Your nail clipper, and you dust your nails, and your alcohol pad. So basically, I pretty much shaped my nails, and now I'm going to take this part out. Before I started film, and already select the size I needed. So the top 10 are the nails that I needed for today. And also another thing is very important. After you measure it, and if you figure out, none of the sizes are not really fit, you might just need to use the file to file the edge of it to make sure that fit. So if shit does not fit, it's either too big or too small. That's where the lifting will come from, and your nails would not last more than a week. Yeah, that's another trick or tip. Anyway, so I'm gonna lay out. This will be my thumb, and this is, let me see, I did it last night, kind of forgot. Let me see. This is my index finger, and I believe this is my middle finger. Yes, that's right. And this is my ring finger, and this is my pinkies. So off, kept like kind of laying out. Okay, now we're gonna do our nail prep. Actually, I'm gonna break it a little bit smaller. So you make sure you clean your nail bed well. I'm gonna do a little bit more push up the cuticle, so make sure I can make it this last a little bit longer. You see those? You make sure you have to push it up and clean up your edge. Otherwise, non-cleaned cuticle area, that's where you cause the lifting, and your nails will not last more than a week. I found out this is very useful, and think about the cost of it. You go to nail salon and you get a gel. Basically, the starting price is anywhere $30 to $35. If you want a tip, that's another $10. And if you want a powder usually start like a $45 or like $50 to get started with, plus the tax and tips you have to pay. That costs a lot of money. Think about, you go change your nails every 2 weeks, and every month is on average of $100 you have to spend, versus the press-on nails you get it from Amazon or get it from your drugstore like Walmart for $7, and it comes with 30. You see it? It comes with 30, and you can change it every week, and that lasts you 3 weeks. So think about it, 3 weeks for plus taxes, let's say $8. It's less than $3 per week, and you just get like all the supplies. And for a nail polish remover, it's like a $2, and alcohol 99%. That's like, I got it from dollar store. And the cuticle oil, all those tools, and you can use it for many times. So that's like a money saving tricks. I'm just gonna cut up my cuticles a little bit more. I know some of you will be like, oh, are you right-handed or left-handed? I am right-handed. I kind of trained myself years of practice to use my left hand to do something that your dominant hand is supposed to do. And it's like a muscle memory. Initially, it was a little clumsy, but after a while, I'm just so used to it. Can do a lot of things with my left hand, like like you're saying right now, cutting cuticles, and I can do powder nail and the gel nail polish with my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand. And of course, it's not like a salon quality, but in terms of saving money, this is a great way. Do a little bit practice. Practice does wonder, and then you can just start to do it yourself. Even if it lasts only 3 days, it's still gonna save you money, right? Okay, I pretty much cleaned up the surface. I'm just gonna use my 180 side. 240 is more smooth, so I'm gonna use my 180 side to make sure this area is buffed well. That would help the nails to adhere a little bit better. And I also like, the edge of it to make your file a little bit easier. Now we're gonna do our nail prep. Clean your oil off from your nail bed for preparing your nails. You don't necessarily have to use 100% acetone. As long as a nail polish remover or alcohol, it will do just fine. From edge to edge, that looks fine. I don't have to file. Let's check this one. That looks fine. I don't have to file. And this one is slightly bigger on this side, so I'm gonna gently file a little. To make it fit the edge. Let me see. And looks fine. And let's check this one. This one a little bit large on this side, so I'm just gonna file this side a little bit to make sure it fit. Otherwise, it will cause lifting. Still a little bit too big. Can file a little bit more. I really like this color. It snowed yesterday, and it's still sort of like a winter time, so it's perfect to let it use. It's funny thing, I got this like 2 years ago. It's been, yeah, I got it in January of 2023. Funny, I was traveling and I got it in Branson, and I have not used it for 2 years. Can you believe it? And I think that, yeah, this is perfect. It fit well. And also make sure there's no little kind of file, and make sure it's smooth on the side. This is my side. Now let's check this size. And this is perfect. I think my own nails is a little too long. And also sometimes when you put this on, you have to check, make sure your nails is not too long. This is okay. And this one, yeah, it's okay. This one is okay. Size is fine. And then let's check this one from edge. Sidewall to sidewall. Looks fine, but I think this is a little, I'm just gonna file a little. Make sure it's not like too big. Okay, let's check. Cool. And this one, my own nails is a little bit too long, so I just filed my own nails a little bit shorter off camera. And so your own nails is not sticking out of your press-on nails. That would look funny. And this one is just fine. All right, without further ado, let's just get started. Usually, I start with my left hand, my non-dominant hand, from my pinky to my ring finger and middle finger and index finger, and then my thumb. And then I will run from the right hand, and then I will do my index finger on my dominant hand last, because I need to use this hand. I use this finger to do a lot of things. Anyway, and this is a glue I got. I really like the Kiss glues that I got because I like the brush-on nail glue. Usually you get those tubes, you can get it from the store, like the tube glue, but I like the brush. It's gonna make it even easier to apply. Okay, let's start with our pinky. I think I did, right? Okay, let's peel this off and put it on the side. And I usually do like make my work a little bit easier. I start with the pinky and I put this on the side to kind of get myself prepared. And with the glue, I do both side. So you want to dab it on the side wall and make sure you don't get too much. And the trick is that you don't want to get too much. And also when you apply it, you don't want to go all the way to your cuticle. You want to start from the bottom, like 2/3 of your nails. I do it on this side too, a little bit. So if you put it too much, you'll be like all over on your cuticle. It will be very hard to clean. And basically just press it for another 20 to 30 seconds. And also squeeze on the side. After 10 seconds, I usually squeeze the side to make sure it all pressed it in. And the way that you saw me, I did it is more like a parallel. So that would squeeze the air bubble out. And also that's another tips of making your press-on nails last longer. This one comes with the prep, which is good. I forgot to mention, you can use that before applying your press-on nails on. And now I'm gonna use on this side. So the little tool is very helpful. What I usually do after I press it on my nails, and I do press this part. So make sure my own nails adhere to the press-on nails well. And that would help to make it last longer too. Before it was hardened, and you can shape a little bit, make sure your nails like straight, it's not like tilted to the side way not you want it. Okay, now we do a little bit of the same thing, the glue on this side, and also I do glue on this. It's actually pretty now. Take a look, make sure it's straight. Yeah, sidewall to sidewall. Yes, also make sure I press here, and you see my own nails and my press-on nails would adhere better. That would help you to avoid lifting and make sure press-on nails last longer. Pinch one more time. See, this is what I'm talking about. Practice does wonder. And sometimes I do the same thing. I would be a little greedy on the glue and then ended up like squeeze it over to my cuticle. But don't worry. What we need to do, we just gently use our lint-free wipes and just clean up. And keep doing the pressing. And sidewall to sidewall. And do the same thing. You press it over here. I do prefer to do this way so I have little support. Make sure it's straight. Okay, still have before the glue is dried, and you can still shape it a little bit. Make sure it's straight. And then we press it a little bit longer, and sidewall to sidewall. And the same thing, I'll use a little wood stick to press and adhere well. My tips is like you press it for 5 seconds. It's like a semi-dry, and then you adjust the shape a little bit to make sure it's straight. Because first when you put it on, and right after that you want to adjust it, you will lift it up. So after 5 seconds, it's like a semi-dry, and then you adjust the shape to make sure it's straight. And then you keep pressing it for another 10 seconds, like, and then sidewall to sidewall for another 10 seconds. Then I'll check. And then I use my wood stick to make sure this part is adhered well. With index finger, usually I'm a little bit more generous with the glue because we use our index finger a lot on a daily basis. Okay, yeah, I still do the same. Sometimes you're overly generous, you get a little bit on the cuticle. Don't worry, we just cleaned up a little bit. And that's how you cleaned it. So you don't want to go towards it, because you go towards the nails, then the glue will get on it and you will lose your shininess of your press on nails. So it just edge a little bit and it looks perfectly fine. And after you apply it for all your press on nails, and you might still see like the little edge that it, where the number sideds are, and you just gently file it, and where you don't have to. You want to make sure the edge looks a little smoother, not too much, just a little bit. Sometimes I don't do that. It doesn't really tell. So after 2 minutes, like it's almost completely dry, and you want to put a little bit cuticle oil around your cuticle side. Look at that. This looks so pretty. It's so wintry. My chicken nugget nails. I prefer the short version because I do a lot of things with my hand. I'm not used to long nails. So, what do you think? All right, guys, this is the final look of my press-on nails, and it's so pretty. I really loved it. It normally will last me about a week. Here's a closer look of the nails. It's so pretty. It's perfect for this weather. It's still snowing and kind of like a winter weather, so I make sure I want to use it. Hello guys, I'm coming back to give you a 3 days update. So I applied those press-on nails on Sunday. Today's Tuesday. It's been 3 days. I have been washing my hair and comb my hair through my fingers, and also cleaning, cooking, and doing housework. So far it's been good, and it's been sturdy, and I want to show you. It's a pretty color. I really liked it. And the red, it just looks good on anybody. Anyway, this is my 3 days update. I'll keep you posted about my 7 days to see if this is gonna last for 7 days. From my past experiences, it will last like 7 days. The longest one was like 10 days. Hello guys, I'm back. Today's the 8th day after I apply for those press-on nails. And here I wanna share some key takeaways. Number one, of course, you want to choose the press-on nails that you like. There usually comes with a short, medium, or long form, and you make sure you choose the one comes with the glue. For example, this one I have, it said no glue needed. That means comes with the glue. So when you apply for the super glue, that's kind of like a double glued. It give you more adhesion. It will help your press-on nails to last longer. I personally like the short nails because I guess I'm just not a fan of long nails. Number two, after you pick up the shapes, then you shape or cut or file your own natural nails to fit that press-on nails. A lot of times the press-on nails is not like perfectly just to fit your own natural nails. It might be a little bigger or a little too small. So you want to make sure if it's bigger, you might just want to shape the side wall or the length. And if it's too big or too small, it causes lifting. So that's an important part. And the next, you want to cut your cuticles. That's another important part. You can use either the nail pusher. If you use a nail pusher, I would recommend to use the one that has a like rough surface, like those stone. Let me show you. I broke this one years ago. The stone or glass pusher that would help to create like a rough surface around your cuticle area that will help your press-on nails to last longer, which I will explain in a little bit. Or you can use a cuticle nipper. Then the next step would be you want to buff your natural nails. Why do we do that? It's kind of like the wall you're painting. Before painting your wall, you want to make sure you do the prep work. You want to use the sandpaper. It's the same principle. The rougher the surface, the adhesion will be better. It will help your press-on nails to last a little bit longer. And then the next step, we want to use a remover or like nail polish remover. It doesn't have to be 100% acetone. It's just regular nail polish remover, that's fine. And or you can choose maybe 70% above alcohol. Use either a paper towel. What I did, I just cut the paper towel like into small pieces, or you can use a lint-free wipes to dab your remover or alcohol to clean your own natural nail surface. The reason we're doing this is like you want to clean the shininess or oil away. That would also help your press-on nails to last longer. And then the next step would be glue. You can choose the tube glues or the brush on. I really like the Kiss brush on nail glue. It's so easy to apply, and the amount you apply is very even. You apply on your natural nails and your press-on nails. And when you angle in, you don't want to do 90-degree. You kind of like a parallel to your own nails. That would help to get rid of the air bubbles. And then if you want to shape it, wait for 5 seconds before you shape it. That's kind of semi-dry at the perfect time to make sure it's like straight. And you press the sidewall to sidewall, and then you put your press-on nails against a flat surface and use the wood stick to press it again. So that's like a three-way adhesion that also will help your press-on nails to last longer. Then the next step after you applied every press-on nails, I would try to avoid washing hands or wet your hands for about an hour or two. Then the next step, after you applied your press-on nails, you want to put the cuticle oil. That's pretty much the key takeaway. I actually laid out some press-on nails I collected over the years. They all comes with like 30 in it. So if you use 10 for a week, it will last you like 3 weeks. And this one is actually from 2 years ago. I used it for Halloween, and I'll link if I can find a photo. I'll link the photo. Those are so pretty. Most of the time, I pick up the brand. It's called I'm Impressed. This one is like a natural color. And yeah, it saves you a lot of money. I personally think the design is prettier than somebody who actually joined. It might not be as even as the press-on nails design. I think when you're on a budget or you're kind of in a rush, sometimes the nail place, they don't have appointment available, or you just want to get out of the door like in 15 minutes. I think this is a great way to pick up the press-on nails and get ready and look while looking pretty. Anyway, and to let me know, how did it go? Did you pick up the short, long, or medium? And what's your favorite color or design? Let me know. Comment below, let me know. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.